Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Capes and Lunatics. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is the woman of
just call me the female Lobo. It's fine.
Oh my! All right, yeah. Smoking, drinking.
And I actually do speak Kryptonian, so Clark needs to get his shit together.
Oh damn! Nerd.
No excuse. You have the Fortress of Solitude, babes, and. That's what we used to call it Kryptonese, but whatever. I'm old. It's fine. We'll talk about that more later.
We'll get there, kids. But yes, it is that. Speaking Kryptonese, that nerd Lilith Hellfire.
Sup, nerds?
That's right. We're here to talk the Supergirl, to review the Supergirl movie.
Before we get started, I do just have a slight rant, and I have to pull up my visuals. So just give me one.
Oh man, she's getting old. It's just a slight rant.
Just a slight rant. Just a slight one. We got too much to get into right now, so.
Yes.
Why the Frackle was her meal at KFC? Why?
I know. I know I messaged you about that. I'm like, that seems so random because it's like, what movie? Where
does it tie into the movie? Like Gotham is in Detroit, so when the Batman had his Bat-Sarone calzone shaped like the Batplane, totally made sense that it was at Little Caesars, bro.
I'm not a regular diner at KFC.
Unless it's connected to a Taco Bell, fuck KFC. There, I said it. Whoa. It's the worst gum brand. It's the worst gum brand.
But I'm just like, did they even have kids meals? Or I'm like, this just seems random. I'm like,
I have not eaten at KFC in a decade since they got rid of potato wedges. This was my first time in a decade, and I won't be back for a decade more. That drink was ass. It was ass. Everything about this meal was ass. I'm sorry.
So
even the little cheap bobblehead, I was like, okay, cool. I got Supergirl. I wanted crypto, obviously. I was like, okay. And it was just a whole ordeal. Like I had to send the drink back twice. It's like KFC was not the place. This is almost as bad as Wonder Woman's Snicker ad, bro. Like I am really upset about this.
You heard it here first, kids. Lilith ate ass.
Against my will.
Oh!
Unsuspectingly.
Damn. Yeah, you know what? The few times I've gone to KFC in the last few years, I mean, I wouldn't say it was bad, but it was very ho-hum. It wasn't like, oh, damn, this is so good.
Ever since they got rid of the potato wedges, listen, nobody comes to KFC for freaking fries. Give us the classic. Listen, Yum Brands, call me. I got an idea. I got an idea.
I'm lucky if maybe I eat KFC once a year. So
like yeah, it literally was a decade. That's how long however long the potato wedges. It's been at least 7 years since they've got rid of the potato wedges. That's the last time I ate there.
And isn't that like counterproductive for like fast food? Shouldn't it be addictive? Shouldn't it be like, that tastes so effing good, I need to go back, even if it's not good for me?
Listen, Taco Bell and KFC have no business having fries on their menu. Period. It's a travesty. Give me back my Fiesta potatoes, Taco Bell.
Plus, they're all raising prices, so it's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, this was $14, by the way. It was 3 chicken tenders.
Paying for that toy.
Gross limp fries and that terrible drink. Okay,
I know.
Cool.
I know. Anytime I get something,
you could have got chicken nuggets. I was like, what's an ultimate meal when you only have fries and tenders, and they're like the tiniest tenders I've ever seen in my life? Listen, this was not the product placement you wanted, DC. Like, I guess they burned their bridges with everybody else.
I don't even know if there was commercials for it, because I think I just randomly...
You literally told me. I literally wouldn't have known if you didn't tell me.
And it just randomly popped up on social media. I was like, oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
this was literally like what was that, like 2 weeks ago, where I was talking about how I had this meal. So I was just like, okay, cool, let me go try it, and it was.
You know what? I've seen one commercial, I think, and it's only been within the last week or so. And they did play it before the movie too, where it's like, the two KFC workers bring the bag up to the roof, and she swoops by and grabs it.
But it's like you're already at the movies.
I know.
When you want to like, oh, cool, let's go get the Supergirl meal before the movie.
But
Isn't that the whole point?
That's the thing. I watch Basic.
I'm definitely not going to KFC after the movie. We'll talk more about that.
I watched Basic Cable, and I think I saw the commercial once, maybe twice.
And for a person like me who doesn't have ads, I'm not on freaking. All my TV stuff has no ads. And I'm not on social media. So I mean, tell me. So if you're not blasting this shit, people like me don't. And there's more and more people like me.
I know. I've seen them promoting the movie, but barely this.
There's very few cross tie-ins that I've seen, and that's just such a shame.
Or,
I thought this was gonna be like Barbie, where it was literally gonna be everywhere.
But I know it should be.
I mean, she's from House of Dragon HBO, which is also a Warner Brother product. So it's like, babes, this is your star. This is your thing. What are we doing here? And she's not even problematic like a lot of these other girls have had movies come out and shit on the movie and everything. Like, she's really cool. I saw her whole press tour. Like, why are we not promoting?
It shouldn't be like, oh, hey, girl power. Yeah,
I guess they kind of learned their lesson from Wonder Woman. Yeah, Wonder Woman 2 to be specific.
Well, I mean, I thought after 1, I mean, they were all, be Wonder Woman 1, not Wonder Woman 2.
Yeah. Which I don't feel like they took the lesson from in this movie, but we'll get there. But I just wanted to rant about that real quick. I'm just like, we don't do movie tie-ins with KFC. You do Burger King, you do Wendy's, or you do McDonald's. Be normal. Or you can do Taco Bell too. You can do Taco Bell too.
No.
But no KFC. If you was going to go the chicken route, go Popeyes. Come on, let's be so fucking serious. I'd rather even have churches than KFC in 2026. I'm just saying.
Well,
pick your struggle, babes.
Do you think maybe they tried other places and they basically?
It's Warner Brothers. It's no. I want to know. I want to know who got like a back end, like who got the sweetheart deal to do this. This had to be cronyism.
Yeah,
There's no other way that this makes sense. This had to be some backdoor deal.
Hell. I mean, you would think Supergirl's like a household name. It's not like you're selling.
It's like South Park makes sense because Cartman eats KFC. He loves KFC.
Oh.
But Supergirl. Oh my god. I don't get it. I don't understand.
There wasn't even chicken in this movie.
Exactly. Maybe it was chicken. I don't know. I don't know how far the misogyny goes down the rabbit hole, but I just don't get it. That's my little rant.
Hell, maybe it should have been Applebee's just because they have a bar attached or something.
Exactly. Chili's. We don't do Applebee's is banned. Chili's ain't never done nobody wrong, but Applebee's. True. Mark your days, Applebee's.
Applebee's bad service a lot of times.
Oh, I'm glad it's universal. It doesn't matter what. I've been to Applebee's in a lot of states, and it's like literally you have to be the worst bartender. Like you must have flunked out of bartender school, and you must have flunked out of waitressing school because I've never had good service at Applebee's.
I mean, we haven't gone in years because Applebee's is just I mean, my wife works in the food industry. She's like, yeah, they're a joke,
Yeah.
The service and
I guess we won't be in there. Well, I wouldn't want their money anyway. Like I said, Yum Brands, we're cool, but like we need to talk. We need to talk about KFC.
Unless we just do an episode, sitting there and be like, yeah, we're recording. Yeah, this sucks.
All right, let's get into the movie. I honestly, okay, so here's my conspiracy theory to start off this movie.
Oh boy.
Bad. Like, how hard it was, like for the longest time you couldn't find Supergirl from like 86, right? Or whatever year.
84, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Right? I feel like they only made this movie to cover up that movie.
Really?
Yeah. Like how Disney does live action remakes.
Oh.
I feel like it was really no reason for this to be the second movie in the James Gunn universe.
You know what? I don't think I had a problem that you had with this movie, but I did think it was weird to follow up the Kryptonian movie with the other Kryptonian movie. It's like, kind of like switch it up.
If we were going to do this, I would have preferred to see her with the Legion. or something like
Oh,
down the line,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
to get like the younger kids in and everything like that. That makes more sense to me.
Yeah, or like, give her she should have had a bigger role in the Superman movie, and that, if you're gonna spin this out right away, we should have seen her for more than 2 seconds in the first movie.
And can we talk about how Woman of Tomorrow, the comic book series, is so freaking colorful and beautifully inked? Like that's like one of the like top regarded comics. It is beautifully inked and colorful. And this movie has a brown fucking palette. What is that? It had a brown green color palette. I'm just like,
I guess they wanted that depressing down, whatever, but just to match the mood, which again, I mean, it's like what we're doing PTSD, because again, you lose your entire planet,
Yeah, but it's just like, oh, it was such a shame. It was like they could have just like really, I don't know. I just feel like, what was the point of even having say, oh, we used Woman of Tomorrow? Did you though?
Yeah.
Like I guess that's why they kind of dropped Woman of Tomorrow from this, just like how they dropped Legacy from Superman. I understand now why. This is very loosely as loose. It's like when you have those movies based on a true story. It's like, yeah, there was a guy that bought a house for Amityville House. You know what I mean? That's the vibes for this movie. It was like kind of disappointing that it was so far from the source material after I felt he did such a good job with Superman. Well, yeah, of course he didn't write this script, but still, he oversaw it, he approved it, and he said, "Oh, we're not going to put out, we're not, unless it's a really good script, and I believe in it. It needs to go back to the drawing board." This feels like Guardian of the Galaxy.
Well, I mean, look who's in charge.
I know, but like, we were tired of that after 2, right? And he kind of got the. I'm just saying. It was like I was not like, because Superman didn't have so many needle drops. I wasn't expecting like the music for this one. I'm just like, oh, okay.
I mean, music doesn't bother me. I did see a post somewhere, which I figured maybe it's like a younger person who was like, "Oh yeah, what's up with all this rock music in the middle of it?" I'm like, remember when we had movies with soundtracks, not scores, soundtracks?
Yeah, but this isn't it though. Like this was not like not, you know what I mean? Like a soundtrack. Like when I think of like, we always talk about like Daredevil and like Spider-Man, the Raimi Spider-Man, where it was like original music.
Yeah.
Now yeah, like we haven't had one of those in a long time.
Well, I just wonder too if like these days they only have like access to certain music. I mean, everyone, all these bands,
whatever the Warner Brothers label has, basically,
yeah,
how that works.
I mean, everyone should be tripping over each other to get them their music, because again, who's selling a lot of music these days? It's all touring. That's where people are making their money, not the not selling albums.
I just feel like I've definitely aged out of the comic book blockbuster, and I have for a while. I like this one is just like either we're losing recipes, I'm too cynical, or the storytelling it's just not it. Like
I mean, what do you think? Do you think they're playing it too safe, or
way too safe? Like they have to. They're like don't be like Marvel. Like the Marvel formula is dead. Well, and like if it's not a Spider-Man movie, let's be real. What's done good since a Spider-Man movie?
Yeah, well, I think Disney
and the Spider-Man movie doesn't really use the Marvel formula per se. It's definitely a different take. And
Spider-Man is its own thing because
exactly
so many
he's in his own little pocket, and they're like trying to like desperately claw into that pocket. They're like, no, stay out unless it's X-Men. Stay out. Essentially, you know what I mean. So it's like we're kind of past that like 10, 15-year-old Marvel formula. We're past that. And like I thought that was the whole point of having like James Gunn. Like he was in that machine. He didn't agree with that machine, but yet here we are. And it feels very Marvel-like to me. Whereas Superman didn't. And I don't understand. Like this is like the second movie. This is like where we're gonna see if your universe has the legs to pick up the mantle and run and take that Marvel money. And at this point, that's a negarino for me.
Yeah, but they would kind of want to play it safe too, kind of, like.
Well, like why the hell was Lobo in here other than to make it up to Jason Momoa for what they did with Aquaman 2? Tell me, I'll wait.
I mean, or do you think they're going to try to spin him off or he's just going to start showing up in everybody's movie, or?
Well, he is now The Rock. He is a franchise killer.
Or they wanted.
He showed up in Fast and Furious. I'm just saying he's the new Rock. He's going to be the franchise killer. Mark my words.
Or once again, playing it safe. Did they need a like a male star for this movie too, so it wasn't all.
That's another thing. Why are we doing space human trafficking? Like,
oh my God.
That's the villain. That's what we're dealing with. Okay,
that was my one big problem. The movie. I mean,
it's hell villain.
It was so depressing that it just seemed like every planet they went to, everyone was just like, "Oh, hey, we either want to sell you into human trafficking, or or rape you," and it's just like, "Oh my God!" Every planet. It seemed like every planet.
And it's like they should really like the fact that it's Warner Brothers. If you know, you know. I won't name names. If you know, you know. Like, we shouldn't have done this guy as a villain. I'm just saying.
Well, and again,
the lady doth protest too much.
I think that's why there's some of the negative feedback of some of this movie. Because I think certain sections of society don't want to point it out. Be like, oh yeah, hey, trafficking is a big problem.
Yeah, it's like, we know, babes. We've been trying to get the files out for a while. We know, babes. I don't want that in my superhero movie right now. Let alone a woman led one. Like, it was just like too much. And the fact that like Supergirl like blew that girl off until it wasn't my problem until he poisoned my dog and stole my ship. Like, no, babes. No.
I forget how far we were into the movie, and I was like, wait a minute, they John Wicked her.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But he was just minding his business. You know what I mean? She was out just about just like, oh, whatever. I'm just like, okay.
Are they saying?
I guess she took after zor-el after all.
Are they saying drinking is bad?
Yeah, that was not relatable content for me.
No.
Also, like this movie poster that you have up, if you're not watching on YouTube, it's truth, justice, whatever. Really? That's what we're doing? Okay. We need hope in this world, but that's the slogan you're gonna go with. Okay.
I mean,
like, we just clearly don't know what the hell to do with Supergirl. We never will. I've just settled on that, and I think I'm okay with it at this point.
I mean, well, at least she wasn't like a teenage girl. It was.
It would have been better. It would have been. I think it would have forced them to do something different.
Maybe
it would have forced it to be lighter and more upbeat.
Yeah, but I don't think it would. I don't think it would sold as well as like, oh, she can't be off on her. I'll be off on her own.
Yeah, she can.
She can, but I don't. Yeah, but would Clark have been all right with that? Now it's like,
technically, she's older. Technically,
not in this. She's not.
Yeah, which is why I didn't like it. I'm just like, you guys are missing the plot here, bud.
Yeah,
that's kind of like the conundrum. She got stuck, and she looks younger, but she's older.
Yeah, like on the TV show they did that, but here I guess she was conceived on Argo after he was already shot off.
Which is dumb. We don't talk about Argo, and we don't talk about the Phantom Zone. I thought we all agreed to this. I thought there was a big meeting about that.
I mean,
literally, I thought there was a meeting about that.
I mean, literally, forget losing the planet. I mean, don't you think you'd have PTSD if you were conceived and born in a bottle?
It's just absolute mess. I'm sorry. It was just a mess from top to bottom. Like, it had its fun moments, but it just wasn't giving what I thought it was going to give after I saw Superman. Like, it had so much to live up to. And it's like, okay, cool. We got Lobo. He's just going to be like a fun little gag. Maybe we'll have like a really cool villain. The villain... to me, with Superman, you got to pick the correct villain. Like any super person, you got to pick a correct villain. And this was not the villain for her debut.
Generic villain.
Like I said, it should have been the Legion. This should have been later down the road, and this should have been Legion. With her with the Legion. That would have been way cooler.
And there's a comic book movie trope that I don't like for people's first movies. Again, hopping from planet to planet. Oh, this one's a red sun. She has no powers. I hate when they're powerless, at least half the time.
Well, she's a woman. They don't want the women in the audience getting any ideas.
Well, no, not even that. I mean, the first Thor movie, I mean, he didn't have his godhood for the most of the movie. I'm just like, really, for the first movie?
Yeah, but like we haven't really seen a lot of that with Supergirl unless we're talking one of the weird Supergirls, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, I just wanted a real traditional Supergirl. I think that's where she shines the best. There's no like caveats, weird loopholes, weird backstory, origin garbage. Like, I just wanted a good, solid, classic Supergirl. That's just not what I got. I think I like the 1984 movie better. I'm gonna be honest. Shout out to Helen Slater. That movie has its whimsy, honestly. It's just the fact that it's a witch and it gets weird with like the...
Yeah, but well, there's, where these movies are similar. People are trying to rape her every 2 seconds.
Exactly. It's just like, is that all we have for female-led movies? Like that's it. That's the only option we have.
Well,
I'm like, okay.
you can't say that's a work of fiction, Lil, because there's old.
Again, I need some escapism.
I know.
In 2026, we need escapism. I don't want my superheroes realistic anymore, babes. I don't.
But again,
I don't care about physics. I don't care about none of that. I just want to have fun.
But is that some of the problem, though?
I want good to be evil, and I still feel like that did not happen in this movie as fast as I would have liked it to.
Well, again, and then I saw people bitching that she killed the villain at the end of it. Spoilers.
That was the best part for me.
Well,
he deserved it.
Well, I'm like,
she's not Clark.
Well, yeah. Well, again, too. Yes, that
like is. She got some zor-el in her. Okay.
That is good. That it sets her aside. It sets her apart from Clark. She's not Clark. And two, I'm just like, if anyone deserves it, it's this guy. We don't know how many people this guy has murdered, trafficked, Lord knows what else. I mean, in the beginning, when what's her face's family gets killed, he's like, and the father's like, oh, I'll take you out to the shed for the weapons. He's like, no, I'm going to take the wife. He's probably going to try to rape her.
It was just so, I don't know.
The guy deserved it.
Suddenly, it's just like, bro, I didn't need this. We didn't need that first from a Supergirl movie. We just didn't.
What, the human trafficking?
Yeah, like we could have found another villain. We could have found a better plot.
I mean,
a shout out to we didn't use Crypto enough.
Yeah. I'm like,
babes, he's literally like the mascot of the DCU right now. Like,
I thought he was going to be the connective tissue, at least of the Superman and Supergirl movies. It's like, Crypto, yeah.
Like seriously, I'm just.
He just became a MacGuffin, yeah.
Yeah, and at least he didn't die.
Yeah.
You know, I would have rioted.
I think a lot of people would have rioted, and
yeah.
It would have been like, James Gunn, you're such an animal fan. You're not him kill him through Crypto.
I'm like, Rocket Raccoon would not be pleased with you, bud.
But yeah, if we were going to do intergalactic human trafficking, maybe we should have saved that for like Green Lantern or something.
Hello? The cops? The galactic cops? Can we leave it to them, please?
Yeah.
I was just really hoping it was more of a girls have fun, and she was just kind of like out there, and she's like just trying to find herself. But that's not what this was. Like, this was not like a nice coming of age story or finding yourself. This was just, I don't know, it just felt generic. Like super, super generic.
Yeah. I mean, do you think too, is it because like James Gunn was so heavily involved in Superman, but not as much here?
Which is a shame. Like I said, for him to be like the quote unquote like big boss in charge, like you should be making, like, you know what I mean? Like this, I don't know. I feel like he just said, yeah, sure, fine, whatever. Also, really? We got no tea, no shade. I love me some David Krumholtz from Numbers and Elf, but like, that's her dad.
Well, they can't all be Bradley
Cooper.
Her dad. They can't all be Bradley Cooper.
To me. That's bad casting. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Can you see him as Bradley Cooper's brother? Because that's what
exactly. I'm just like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You love you love when they threw in the line when they're shooting off Kal-El and they're like, oh yeah, there goes that sweet little boy. Oh, the one Jor-El says is going to be the conqueror of Earth or whatever.
Yeah. So I was just like, I love me some David Krumholtz. No, I do. Numbers was my jam. Shout out to Numbers, but I did not need him. And Emily, Beecham as her mom? I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Do you think is it all?
Like, they're not big roles, but they're like iconic roles. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're never gonna get another Marlon Brando moment ever again, unfortunately.
Yeah. Do you think they did that just because?
Like, what is the connective tissue there? Nothing.
Sure. I mean, do you think anymore they're not like, oh, is this going to be the best person for the role, or they just go for the biggest name they could get for roles?
I don't think these were the biggest names. I don't even know who the hell. No tea, no shade to this lady. I do not know her. I do not know her, and that's the problem. So I'm like, I don't want you showing up in any future DC shows. Like, y'all can just stay in this movie bubble. I don't care. Listen, it just is what it is. They just don't care about the little things anymore, and it shows to me. And I'm just like,
Well, again, too, is that they don't give them as much time, and the budgets aren't what they used to be. And
this is for something that they want to go into the next 20 years, which it's not. I give this at this point. If the next movie don't hit, they're done. The DCU is done. They might as well just go ahead, hang it up, fire James, and give it a break and try again in 5 years.
So the next
we need a break.
The next one is what? Superman, the next Superman movie next year?
Yeah. Maybe we only make Superman movies. I'm okay with that. That's what we had for a long time. Maybe we just make Superman movies.
How about anyone other than Superman and Supergirl get a turn?
Nah. I don't even want another Batman movie as far as I'm concerned.
No, that's fine. I know everyone's sick to death of Batman, but
and from the Lantern show, I don't even want a Lanterns movie now. I'm just like, look, babe, we just need a break. I think DC needs to just stop trying to chase the bag because you're just honestly, I feel like it's an insurance scam at this point where they're just doing this to lose money to write it up on their taxes.
Or how about a Blue Beetle Booster Gold buddy comedy?
I would like for that to be a TV show, actually,
though. There you go.
I think we need to go back to focusing on the TV shows. I think the movie universe is dead. I think the Arrowverse was one of the best things that they did. There were lumps and bumps, but listen, it was better than Marvel's TV universe. And you can at me all you want, nerds, but it's true. And I can come up with the facts, aka ratings. Flash did better than S.H.I.E.L.D. every single fucking time. And I love S.H.I.E.L.D. Shout out to my girl, Ming Na. You know, like, but I'm just saying, facts are facts. More people were watching that. And that was on the CW and that was on ABC. Speaks volumes.
Oh, yeah. Well, again, I mean, that was more.
I think a Legends episode did better than.
Well, I mean, there was actual superheroes in the Arrowverse. I mean, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was basically.
It wasn't like a glorified commercial for an hour, yeah.
And it wasn't
in its own right after a couple of seasons.
Like many superheroes, yeah.
But yeah, I'm just saying, like, I just focus on. I think we need to go back to the actual TV universe because we need more time with these characters. These movies are not cutting it. Like, that was my whole thing with Superman 2. Like, we kind of just found him in Mesray, and that's fine. Like, it's like Batman and Superman. I don't need an origin story for it, but I feel like you need a good origin story for Supergirl, and that origin story they gave her was ass. Like, she's just not relatable. Like, I could not connect with this character. I could care less. I'm like, you know what? I just hope she gets the dog back.
The short drunk girl you couldn't relate to?
Yeah, I just really honestly, this is not relatable content for me.
Oh, damn!
Like I said, I love Millie in House of Dragon. Like, the first time I saw her, though, this girl's gonna be a star. And then they cast her in Supergirl, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, that's brilliant. Because she can act, too. She's a really good actress. And it's just, this script was just so messy and convoluted. It's a shame. And
again, no matter what you think about the movie, I mean, then there's people online attacking her looks. I'm like, what is wrong with her looks?
I'm like, babes, have you looked in the mirror? Because most of y'all are probably trolls living under a bridge. Like, let's be real.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is an attractive young lady. This is the
problem. This is the problem. Like, the internet's just going to be the internet. And, like, the internet has people too comfortable with not getting punched in the face. Like, you know, you would never say this to her face, right? So maybe don't say it at all.
No.
Like, it's just crazy. Well, any female, actually anybody on the internet doing anything positive or productive, because all these unemployed trolls, you're going to get the hate. I get it. I get it. Don't feed the trolls and all.
I'm like, what do you want? Because she's not like 6 foot.
I guess because it's not Timmy Sweeney.
She's not 6 foot tall and leggy. I don't know.
I don't know. It's like, yeah, people are super, like, really, like, the internet is a weird place right now. And I blame Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Twitter is a cesspool that's poisonous to the internet. And I wish we could just quarantine it off from the rest of the internet. Like, if you have a Twitter, no offense, if you have a Twitter account, you can't be anywhere else. You're stuck in that echo chamber.
I think we need to go back. Back in my day, we need to go back to just, like, you know, social media was like AOL chat rooms.
Yeah, I miss real forums, bro. I really do.
And where you can't be on it 24/7.
You know, people give Reddit a bad name, but you know what? Shout out to the good mods that hand down the mod hammer. You know, like, shout out to the good mods on Reddit.
We need social media where you have to be at, well, again, people wouldn't be out touching grass, but I was like, you can only be on it at home and for a certain amount of time. You can't just, like, pull your phone out. And
yeah.
You know what I hate? Oh, and I said
the internet now, bud.
I know. I know. I wish it wasn't. And I said people are sick of Batman. I don't think so, because again, season 2 of Cape Crusaders coming here at the end of July.
No. Cape Crusaders is its own special thing in its own special bubble. It's like the spiritual / actual successor to the animated series, but it's an alternate universe. Yeah. It's got Tim, so it's like,
yeah. Well,
that's an exception.
And sometime this year, they still haven't given us a date. Part 1 of Batman Nightfall, the animated, is coming out.
Well, we've been dying to see that for 30 years, so it makes sense. You know what I mean?
And 3, they just announced that they're working on an Absolute Batman animated. I think
that's gonna go so incredibly hard.
Oh yeah, the accents. Oh yeah.
Nah, but really, with the first one they should have done though, it's Absolute Wonder Woman.
So
hentai format. I'm just saying. You could do numbers.
So what's the opposite of manifesting? Because I feel like somebody put a curse on Ray. Because there's like going to be 3
Batman, my favorite character.
They hexed his ass. That's what it is.
There's going to be 3 new Batman animated things. It's like, and Nightfall's 3.
Well, know Finn's gonna want to watch them all.
Oh yes. Hell, we should buy him the digital copies. Be like, here, Finn.
Happy birthday, Finn. Happy Christmas, Finn.
And Nightfall, I mean, that's gonna be 3 parts.
Yeah, I don't know, but I was so excited to see this, and my theater was pretty empty, and I went on a Friday night to go see this. I went to the first Friday night showing, like the late night showing that I usually do.
I mean,
it was kind of empty. I think I saw more people at that. What was that movie? The Long Walk.
Oh.
Ooh. You know.
I was gonna say we went this afternoon, so it was Sunday afternoon at 1:00. I mean, it wasn't packed, but it wasn't empty either. I mean, there was a decent amount of people.
My Superman theater was packed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was just like, and at least people that know Lobo would have showed up, but I think people are very upset with Jason Momoa right now too. So. Like I said, he's very much the next franchise killer, so it's just like
but I mean, yes, he's popular with like comic fans, but it's like Lobo isn't like a really household name either, though.
But Jason Momoa is, and
true.
He said he has fans. Like I said, had he not ruined the last Fast and Furious movie, I wouldn't be upset with him right now. I thought Aquaman 2 was kind of okay if we could have reworked it a little bit.
Well, I mean, do we got to lay some blame here with you women too? Because you want more female-led.
No,
movies.
I don't, babes. I don't. I want spandex with cod pieces.
Oh my!
Listen, if it ain't Wonder Woman, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be real. If it ain't Wonder Woman, I don't care.
So, as a woman, you don't care if we get any more superhero-led movies, except with the exception of Wonder Woman.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Like honestly, what other female character really has even maybe outside of Storm? I doubt she'll ever get her own solo movie because Marvel is the way it is. But those are pretty much the only 2 female characters I care about and actually have interesting backstories and something to say. So there, I said it. You can at me. You can at me all you want to, but if you think about it in your heart, it's true.
We were talking about that they announced an animated Absolute Batman. Can you imagine a live action Absolute Wonder Woman? That would be so hardcore.
Everybody would go see it for different reasons, but everybody would.
I mean, can you imagine?
It would depend on the casting.
Giant monsters. She has a huge ass sword. Can you?
I'm just saying it's relatable content for some of everyone. It touches all spheres. All the Venn diagrams connect on that one. You got kaijus, which are really hot again right now. Yeah. Who doesn't love a big ass sword, and who doesn't love a literal Amazon? You know what I'm saying?
I would
Flinging around men and beating up men, yeah.
I would love to talk kaijus.
No, I invented that, you dick.
Maybe they'll ask you to guest star one day.
I think it's just Russell. He has like a different guest every episode.
I'm telling him to put you on the list.
No, I just wanted to hit that drop. I told him he needs to come on here one time and we'll talk something.
Yeah, but it's just so disappointing. Like, it's an okay movie, but like, it's just not what it needs to be. I don't think this is gonna. Actually, let's check the box office right now. I've been too scared to look at the box office.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, at least they
$18 million. Like in the year 2026, I don't even know what's a good opening anymore. That's not
Well,
like.
Well, did they have the budget on there?
Let me check the budget.
Well, we know they didn't
The
spend
budget was I'm gonna go on the high end and include marketing. I'll say 190 million.
I was gonna say I always assume.
And right now we're at 68. Allegedly, this is 68 million. Hold on, what's your source?
What, worldwide?
Yeah, maybe that's worldwide. I know domestically it was only like 20, maybe.
I wonder if I was gonna say anything big coming out next week. Next week's a holiday weekend. Maybe more people.
Yeah, they should have waited, bro. I don't know. Well, wait.
Well, they're probably the holiday weekend. They're probably worried people are going to be on vacation and stuff. They're not going to go. But
baby, Americans are broke. We're staycation.
That's true. That's true. And I think around here, I think they're talking about a lot of rain. So I mean, again, if weather's not the best, people might go to the movies. So I mean, we might get an uptick second weekend if it can. Like if the box office isn't that great for opening weekend, maybe they'll be like, oh, it kept audience, or hopefully went up a little bit second week or something.
Yeah, maybe. So that $18 million was opening day. Okay, so yeah, 68 over the weekend is what it's tracking towards. Oh, Toy Story's out right now, right? So
Toy Story 5.
Yeah, that's crazy to lose to Toy Story 5. I'm just saying that is absolutely. Oh, and there's a Jackass movie.
Oh yeah, yes, because a certain son of mine wants to see that. I think we're going next weekend.
Oh, nice. But to be fair, Disclosure Day, which was by Steven Spielberg, kind of flopped too.
Well, I heard a review or two, and people were like, didn't like the reviews. I heard they didn't like it.
It's because they don't get it. They like okay. Just a quick tangent about Disclosure Day, right? So see, apparently, and you should have kind of known this from Spielberg's past. He's a real alien UFO nerd. And he has some fucking deep cuts in there. I picked them all up because I'm into that shit. But it's crazy that they gave him a big budget to do. This should have been on Netflix. This should not have been a box office worldwide thing, in my opinion.
Did you see?
I'm glad that they did it because it was great in the theater.
Oh, you liked it?
Yeah, I liked it. Like I said, I'm a nerd. I'm into it. Yeah. I got everything he was saying. So if you're not in that realm of understanding what he was trying to say, and I honestly believe that he believes the government conspiracy about it.
Yeah. The one review I heard, they didn't like it because of the ending. I won't spoil it.
It's ambiguous allegedly, but if you were paying attention to the movie, then it's not ambiguous to me. It was very clear. Loud and clear what he was saying. But nowadays, this is the problem with media literacy, right? Everybody needs everything spelled out to them. You know how me and you, when we talk about comics, I don't need a writer to hold my fucking hand. Apparently, everybody else needs them to hold their hand. People need things spelled out for them because they don't understand context and subtlety anymore. And maybe that's my problem with this movie. This is made for the unwashed masses. This is just too paint by the numbers.
That's what I was going to say. That's the hurdle they have to get over. You can't go too highbrow because you're going to go over people's heads, but you can't. But you bring it down. A lot of people, especially people like us who are so familiar with the source material, are going to be like, okay.
Yeah, and see, that's my whole thing. About why I love Superman 2. Yeah. Not the theatrical cut, the director's cut. I understand why they cut it though, because the masses wouldn't have understood, and that's why they didn't understand the one with Brandon Routh, Superman Returns, because it was so dependent on that actual director's cut.
Yeah.
So I kind of get it, but then it's just sometimes you just have to trust your audience. If you I don't know, it just felt really dumb. Dumb for lack of a better word to use. I just felt they weren't trying. They were just here, take it. Here's your female-led. Oh God, that's gonna be a drop. It's gonna be here. Take your female-led movie and leave us the fuck alone for the next 5 years. That's just what I feel like. It's just crumbs. Here, let's just get it out of the way. And when it doesn't do well, it's not our problem. You should have showed up for it.
Yeah, I mean, well, do you think they did this too because they're people were just expecting, Wonder Woman's gonna be the next, the first female-led.
It should have been. Literally, there's a reason why the Trinity is the Trinity. Especially we as if you scroll down in our playlist, Supergirl is long and complex. She has long and complicated past and history, and some fans connect to this version of Supergirl, other fans connect to this version of Supergirl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
and you're never gonna be happy unless it's Power Girl. If it was Power Girl, that's where they fucked up. This should have been Power Girl. There, I said it.
Oh my God, if we get a second Supergirl, we need Power Girl in there.
You know what? Throw in Matrix 2 for the hell of it. Let's just have some fun. Let's get weird, man.
Oh my god.
Fucking weird.
Supergirl in the multiverse of madness.
I mean, it worked for Wanda, right?
Well, not so much in the end, but
Listen, she got what she deserved. If you know Wanda, you know.
oh no, you know what you do? All right, do Supergirl 2, you put Power Girl in there, use her to introduce Earth 2.
And then that's where the rest of us are.
Justice Society. You can bring in Justice Society.
I don't trust you. I don't really think James Gunn is into that kind of thing, but it is what it is. I hope it does good. I hope this leads to more. Like, I do need to see a Wonder Woman and or Hawk Girl movie out of this DCU.
There you go. I mean, Hawk Girl's in the first one. Yeah, they could have did a Hawk Girl. Hell, a team up movie, something.
Yeah, I mean, it's too soon for team ups. I think we learned our lesson from the Snyderverse.
Yeah, I know, but I think if they were just like worried about either character holding their own movie, just do like a Supergirl, Hawk Girl team up or something.
Yeah, something. And if the rumors are true about Max, we'll throw her in there too for the hell of it.
Oh yeah.
So,
I mean, do you think they were afraid to do Wonder Woman first because they would just be like, oh, they're doing the Zack Snyder playbook, you know?
She didn't even get her own movie until after she was in. I don't know. But like, it's the Trinity for a reason. It's a formula for a reason. And like I said, Wonder Woman has. Listen, I can almost guarantee you, Wonder Woman has more fans than Supergirl does. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, if we're talking about butts and seats and money specifically, this is what we need to focus on. And Wonder Woman has, no tea, no shade, way better history and way better stories. And you can go way back to the past, or you can go way into the future with Superwoman, whatever you want to do.
And she's much more of a household name. Thank you, Linda Carter.
Yes. Always shout out to Linda Carter.
Oh, yeah.
So, but like I said, I just want so much more for Millie. I just really do.
Yeah.
And I hope this movie gets a second one and they get a better script. I'll just have to say that. And maybe like James Gunn can actually like come direct it or do something. Because like, who wrote this movie? Let me see.
Lady. I would be so up for seeing another one without the whole, oh, I'm a drunk.
Like, why didn't he helm this? I just kind of want to know. This was Craig Gillespie who directed, and it was Anna Nogueira, who I'm familiar with more as she played in like the Vampire Diary. Like, she's an actress. I didn't really know her as a screenwriter or anything like that.
So you're saying, why isn't Gunn directing this? Do you think maybe it's like a time constraint, if nothing else? Because again, we're already working on Superman 2,
Well, he should have made time for this. Like, okay, so like, this is my whole thing. Like, so if you know about the Snyderverse, right? We were gonna get that Supergirl movie until it was canceled, and the Flash didn't do too good. But like, people loved Sarah. Like, she had a very good, genuine, like, people liked her. They were secretly working on that script as the Flash was being like shot and stuff. They were like, oh, the dailies and the footage and the stuff we're getting back. Like, yeah, absolutely, let's get a script written. And of course, when whatever happened with the Flash, it kind of, and then ultimately DCU was kaput. But they had a better screenwriter. I'm just saying, no tea, no shade for that movie, and I was just very surprised.
Those movies were so weird because there were so many movies where it's like, yeah, I like everyone else in the movie except for the main lead. Like I didn't like Momoa as Aquaman. I liked Momoa way better as Lobo.
Yeah.
And Ezra Miller. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, we had Grant forever, and like it was just it's kind of one of those things like when they put out Superman Returns while Tom Welling was still Smallville was an actual like every week production. Yeah. It's just kind of one of those weird things. And I would have never loved Ezra as the Flash. It made no sense.
No. And again, Grant is so much better than Ezra as the Flash, but too, it's
in
like
every way.
And people feel
as a person.
And a lot of times people feel more connected to the TV show because they're in your house every week,
Yeah.
They're in your house every week.
Yeah. So it's just like a whole thing. But like I was like, okay, I was willing to give this a shot. Like, okay, sure, we can do Supergirl as the second movie. Sure, why not? Even though it makes, like, honestly, Superman being, like, the main big movie, when you've seen Creature Commandos, actually doesn't make sense. But, like, because, like, from, like, a money and household and merchandising perspective, it makes sense. So, like, Supergirl doesn't make sense when you look at it in that context. That's all that I'm saying. Like, I was happy that they tried. I hope that it makes its money back and it can get a sequel and do better. and this won't stymie them from like doing a Wonder Woman movie or a Vixen movie or whatever it's gonna be. I'm still manifesting my Vixen movie or Vixen actual live action TV show, whatever, however we want to do that.
I mean, I get if the second movie is going to be a female-led movie. I mean, I'm kind of
should have been Wonder Woman, just absolutely should have been Wonder Woman.
But the only problem with that, though, is then you'd have to do what Zack Snyder did. You're going to try to crowbar her into the Superman movie.
No, you don't. This is the thing. No, you don't.
That's
true.
You don't. That's true.
Remember when solo movies used to just be solo movies? I do.
What was that? Is that the downfall of the connected universe? Where it's like,
I don't want to connect the universe anymore. It's not working. It's not working. DC could have just literally been the opposite. You can just jump in wherever you want. I think that's why the Batman 2 is going to go. I'm telling you, Batman 2 is going to do fucking numbers. I almost guarantee you Clayface does better than this movie. I almost guarantee you. That's a crazy prediction, but mark my words.
I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe that's the thing. Maybe then we need.
I'm sick of connecting universes, having the TV show and this.
Just have your tiny little connected universes like Superman and Supergirl.
Like little Easter eggs. Like if you notice it, cool. If you don't, fine.
Yeah.
I'm tired of connecting universes. I'm tired of multiverses too.
Well, I think Disney burned everyone out because it's like, oh, here's 23 MCU movies, TV shows.
It's not even MCU movies. Like most of their live action stuff now, like when they did like what was it, Wish? It was like a multiverse through like the Disney universe. I'm like, we're done. Stop it.
Yeah. But the casuals aren't going to be like, oh, I got to know 23 movies, and
the Marvel fans are absolutely like that though. And the DC fans are just not going to go for it because we have never had to do that before. Outside of the Arrowverse, and even with the Arrowverse, you could watch Legends of never watch any of the other TV shows.
Yeah.
You could have watched Flash by itself, and the crossovers just stand as crossovers. So, like, why are we doing this with the movies? It hinders it. It doesn't help it, in my personal opinion, when it comes to the DC. Because DC fans are different than Marvel fans. Like, no shade to, like, hardcore Marvel fans, but y'all be drinking Kool-Aid. Like, y'all are damn near cultists. DC fans don't have that. We will argue and rumble on Reddit, but if you talk shit, we will stand 10 toes down and jump on somebody else. But like, we're not drinking the Kool-Aid talking about, true believers and all that shit. Like, that's just not DC fans. And I think that exactly, Warner Brothers needs to realize that not all comic book fans are created equal, and they need to understand their ecosphere, where they sit. And a connected universe is just not working for them, and it never will, in my personal opinion. And the sooner they realize that, the better that the movie universe can be. There it is. That's my free advice. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Oh, but like, I'm not even gonna be able to watch any more movies because like Paramount's buying them. That's actually like going through. Hopefully, when the next president comes in,
Paramount's buying that. Oh, yeah.
HBO Max and Paramount are alleged. Like it's been it's in the works. Like I guess allegedly. So that's gonna be a monopoly for the next president to break up. Like that's doing too much. So I'm like, I unfortunately South Park is. I'm gonna have to ride the 7 seas for them whenever that new season comes out.
Didn't you? Did they say the fall? Maybe I thought I saw something a while ago. I thought they said the fall, maybe, or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but like, it's a shame. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to really. Yeah. I hope Cape Crusaders comes through before that deal comes through.
Well, don't you know, rich people are allowed to do whatever they want. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, and corporations are people, and that's the problem with America. But anyway. I heard we were going to give this movie a grade, so we can talk a better thing, which is Lestat.
Yes. All right. I don't know. Go ahead. I'll probably give this a B-.
Okay, I was thinking C+. C as in cat.
Okay, so we're close.
At least it wasn't D as in dog.
Yes. Again, I mean, I had
like I said, it's average. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, again, I like Superman better.
What was the point of Lobo though? Like honestly, just stunt casting, whatever.
That, or are we gonna try to squeeze him in other movies and stuff? Or I
don't think so. I thought Momoa has actually been really busy, like surprisingly on like Apple TV.
I mean, unless anytime they do space stuff, is he gonna show up? Is he gonna show up in Lanterns or?
I hope not. That does not really make sense.
I know, but
it didn't make sense for him to show up in Supergirl either. But whatever. Oh, September 16th allegedly for South Park.
Well,
We'll see. We'll see if that, because remember they gave us a date and then it got moved to last year.
yes. Yeah.
So anyway, I like that. I just want this to. I hope this makes the money that it can get a sequel and they
Yes.
can do better. And like maybe we can like really get. I feel like they rushed the script and they were just trying to get something out. Like they're really trying to build. They're doing the same thing with Snyder. Like they're just rushing it. Like
Well, that's what
the fans to be there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It seemed like, was it whilst the first Superman movie was out, or even before, they already greenlit Superman 2. They're like, okay,
Well, that was always going to get a 2 no matter what.
Yeah, we want a Superman movie every 2 years, and
Let's see. They started on the script in November 2023, and then they started casting in 2024. So yeah, that's pretty rough. That's pretty rough.
Oh, did you see? I guess they said at the red carpet for Supergirl, I don't know, a reporter like put his hands on Millie, and David stepped up and was like, no, back the F up. I don't think he said F, but yeah.
No, and David maybe. He's another Superman who loves the F word. Shout out to Tyler Hoechlin.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I frown upon that. As much as I curse, Superman should not.
I don't know what was said. All I know is, he basically told the reporter to bat,
Like, what is wrong with people? Keep your hand, like, that's like, do we not have preschool anymore where they teach you to keep your hands to yourself? Your parents don't tell you to keep your hands to yourself?
Are you paying attention, Lilith? Women are people? Come on.
I mean, I don't have to deal with that. I have a very fuck you, I will stab you look, so.
Amen. Yes, she does.
I don't really have to deal with that, even though I'm short, so.
She was like, I'm perfect. People don't mess with you. You're like, I'm perfect height to stab you in the balls.
Honestly. Okay.